What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the NXTNA MYGM challenge. We got the lead back in the last episode, but at the same time, I feel like the episode could not have ended any worse, with Ethan Page starting a rivalry with Stax, and now Stax is a tag team champion going after the world title in a fighter versus cruiser rivalry, and Tony D'Angelo is now a double champ. You know, it could have gone much better. So we'll see how we rebound in this episode. I just want to take a second to give a thank you to everyone who continues to like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments down below of how I could better these series. I also want to say we'll have a McKenzie Rips segment returning in this video, so look forward to that a bit later on. So without any further ado, let's jump into this episode. Alright guys, so here's where we left off last time. We promised Gigi Dolan a rematch for the NXT Women's Championship after JC Jane won it at the PLE, or maybe it was the week 11, but we have a new champion regardless. We'll jump to the managed roster screen, so I'll show you what's going on here. We got double champion Tony D'Angelo with 33 stamina, so not what you want to see. Stax with 29 stamina in a feud with Ethan Page. I'm trying to turn both of them heel. So I think if you let something go for a while, it drops a rivalry. So I think Ethan Page will just kind of have to be on the sidelines for now, which definitely hurts. But at the same time, we do have a level 4 rivalry for the women's championship. We at least have one main event leading into the PLE. The women's title feud, I think, they could be going this show with Roxanne Perez hanging on at 41 stamina. So there's 2 matches there. We have nothing for Mike Bailey right now, nothing for Joe Hendry, because Joe Hendry is going to take on Ethan Page. So we got a lot to figure out. Obafemi's there. We have Wes Lee, who needs to find something. So we're definitely going to be taking a look in the free agency market. And okay, so first of all, Triple H does not want you to book your most popular bruiser this week. They'll get a health spa. Who is that? That might be, I think it's gonna be Jordan Grace. Oh no, it's Nikita that's tough. We're still, I think we're gonna have to book her. So let's just see quickly, because I was gonna do this as a main event, because this is level 4, and so basically this will get stale until the PLE. So, but what we're gonna do here though is then let it cool off for 2 weeks, so I can go and make this not a Hell in the Cell for sure. We'll do an Extreme Rules match. I think this should get us at least 4.5 stars. Gigi Dolan is at risk of being injured, but that is kind of okay because she's in a feud with Cora Jade right now, but for a non-title, hopefully for a non-title. And yeah, so I think we can do that. That's a good idea for the main event, but then filling out the rest of the show might be kind of difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the talent scouts. So we're going to go and search for established stars, male heel. I want to see if someone who we have available shows up. I think I might as well just use because I believe he's a fighter. We'll see if he's in established stars. Oh, he is not, and that costs a lot of scouting points. Okay, so gonna have to go here and play I Know a Guy. That could help us out. Scout here. I think we're just go renowned stars until we find something, I guess. Nia Jax is there. Kofi Kingston, Mark Coffey. We got still, I mean, I guess we can technically use Luke Gallows, but at the same time, that's fine. So maybe I'll go back here, establish stars. Still nobody. Okay, this is a little worrisome right now. We're kind of burning through money slowly but surely. Okay, not what you want to see here. I'm gonna do that one more time. Okay. Wow. Jody Garcia is fun. I like her a lot. But we're using a lot of money here. I thought this was going to be easier. Okay, so let's just do fighter. So who? Kyle Slickman showed up for, right, for established. So now renowned. He should be here then. Fighter heel. Okay, it only took like 40 grand. But we did, I thought I saw him. Where'd he go? We finally got Moose. Okay, so there's another TNA talent we can use. So we'll go sign him to... I have a power card. I forget which one it is, though. Let me just double check. We have contract negotiation +4. So we can sign him... we can sign him to... It's so 14 weeks, so we can go 10 weeks, so save a little bit of money. Promo skill 5 on 5. Love to see that. Thank you, Moose. We'll sign Moose there, and then immediately play this power card. Yes, perfect. Now he's there for the rest of the season. Popularity is a bit low, but stamina is good. We also promised, I think it was JC Jane. We'll take a quick look. Yeah, JC Jane wants to be on tier 3 effects, which we added at the end of last episode, so I wouldn't forget about it. And okay, so I wasted a lot of scouting points there to to make sure I found Moose. And I think there's still one more person we could use, but yeah, this is not great. This is not great. Obafemi has been doing really well for us. Do I have any power cards for... I don't, for in-ring XP. Okay, I think we're closing in on one here though, aren't we? I guess we already got it. Get schooled, and okay, well, that's tough. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We have a little bit of a challenge here. So what we're gonna do, or any of these bruisers who showed up down here, we have Jody Garcia and Neon Brightstar potentially. Can have them. I feel like it's just a waste. I guess actually Thea Hell is someone we can get, so that would be good. She's a part of NXT. We can definitely use her. I've never used her before. Optimistic, 94,000. How much that? It's gonna cost a lot. So maybe we'll sign her for 7 weeks. No, 8 weeks, so to have that for until the next PLE ends, and we'll do the same thing. How much? We have 40,000 left to play with. Okay, we wouldn't be able to. That's tough. Jody Garcia for, I guess, 8 weeks also, and see if we can get them in a rivalry ongoing. So we have $7,000 left to play with this show, but we have a new built-in feud, which is good. Jody Garcia, Thea Hale. Hopefully we can get something started there. We have got, I don't want to do, so I guess we'll do Joe Hendry versus Moose for now, while Ethan Page is busy with somebody else. And then we can do, it said not to book Nikita Lyons, that which might be kind of big to get this Health Spa 3. I mean, I already have a Health Spa 1 and an injury rehab. So maybe, so I guess I could focus on, no, can't really focus on anything else. Obafemi versus, oh yeah, that's not stale. That's right. I thought it was stale. It's not. I'm just starting that up now. Just, it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Okay, so we can do I kind of risk them for now? They both have pretty good popularity, so maybe I will do it actually. We'll just do a normal match, see how that goes. We still have some room to play. $6,000 left to use. So we can do, actually, how much does a role change cost? 10 grand. Okay. Tag team call out, is that still, that's still 3,000, so that's good. We have to rest Nikita Lyons, so we'll do a Roxanne Perez Rosemary call out. We will do a I guess we'll do a Cora Jade calling out Gigi Dolan will work, and I think that's it. I'm not gonna do advertising for anybody. Maybe, hold on, maybe I won't do that. Instead, because I'm looking to turn Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo heel, but then have a face Speedball and Obafemi team go at them. We'll see. So maybe I'll just do a self promo for Speedball and leave it at that, because we're kind of coming right to the cap. This main event should get us a really good rating. Everything else is kind of up in the air, which I'm not expecting big things from these two matches, but this one should be kind of solid with their popularity and classes matching up perfectly. So I'll switch this around just because I don't want to go giant cruiser. So I think that's what we'll do for this for the opening week. We're kind of stuck up against it. I don't know what to do about the Ethan Page and Channing Stacks issue. It was something they asked for, and like, it was tough. But starting off with us, we got Obafemi versus Wesley. Just no injury here. Obafemi picks up the win. Good 3-star match. I'll definitely take that. The no rivalry starting, it's a little bit annoying, but at the same time, I think at this point in time, I'd rather that than any injury, so that's good. Excellent promo, getting this to level 2, which is good. We got Joe Hendry versus Moose. I do need rivalries to start though. Joe Hendry picks up the win. Disappointing 1.5-star match, but a rivalry did start. We got Speedball, okay, 1 popularity point. Jody Garcia versus Thea Hell will love a rivalry to start here as well. Jody Garcia picks up the win. Disappointing 1.5-star match, no rivalry. And here's the big one: Jordan Grace, JC Jane, Gigi Dolan. And Gigi Dolan picks up her title again in a 4.5-star classic. She's not injured either. And you know what? That could be okay, because her and Cora Jade have something going on the side too. Okay, I think I have a plan here. Natalya versus Chelsea Green in the opener on SmackDown, and it's Bayley and Dakota Kai against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in the main event for the tag team titles. And then over on Raw, again, it's Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, starting that up again, and Liv Morgan taking on Piper Niven in the main event. Okay, so I think we should be okay. Yeah, especially with how the other shows mid-card matches weren't blow away anything, so pretty solid. This should be a close week. Flip on over here. What are the stats? 33 and 25. Not bad. Not bad at all. Popularity is 80 and 60, which is good. Moose went up to popularity 40. Joe Hendry at 53. Good. Thea Hale 50. Jody Garcia 57. And 60 and 60 for Jordan Grace and JC Jane. They're both going to take a week off, which is tough. And Gigi Dolan, I think I have to play a power card to get her ready for Cora Jade. I think this is good though. I'm hoping for a big revenue week. So almost 40,000 fans, which is pretty solid, and 73 grand, which is good. So I think I'm gonna have to do some bring in some local talent leading into the PLE. I gotta find something for Speedball after saying last video how he's like one of the best wrestlers in the world. But so who the hell is Jody Garcia? Got a long way to go. Wow, Moose on the card tonight. He still got it. I liked tonight's NXT. Keep it coming. Another win, another fluke for Obafemi. Keep that career alive, says Noam Dar after we traded him away. That's true. That's who the feud was with, not Wesley. Decent enough promo by Speedball and Mike Bailey tonight. No one could accuse NXT of repetitive matches this week. They mixed it up a lot. Gigi Dolan is such a pathetic cheater. Going to be destroyed next time there's a proper referee, says Jordan Grace. So that's going outside the rivalry, which is interesting. Gigi Dolan getting even with JC tonight, and don't really get why NXT want to push Gigi Dolan. So Beast Zawel LTD, that's kind of rude. Okay, so we're at, I think we'll still be in first place. D&B from SmackDown for 48,000. I knew we were losing ground, but I don't think enough. So 48,000 from SmackDown, and DNC from Raw for even less than us. So Raw continues to trail behind. We got the Hell Spa 3, which is huge. And I think we're going to have to play it right away. Yeah, so we continue that lead on Raw, which is about at 30,000 fans after our massive PLE in last episode. So much better putting on a show with proper effects. So JC James will just be happy now, right? Okay, not even a morale boost. Okay, Gigi Dolan should have a morale. She's already happy as can be, so it's fine. Okay, so that's no new commissioner goal or no new superstar promises coming in. Do not book your most popular cruiser this week for a pre-match physio. I think that's Roxanne Perez, right? Or no, Wesley, which, oh, that's good. Wesley not happy, which is kind of annoying, but Oh no, it's Channing Stacks who's the... Okay. I was definitely going to put him in a match. We're going to do a... Okay, well we have... Okay, we definitely have some options now. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We are going to do a tag team title match for the women's tag team championships. Everyone should be good there. It's Roxanne Perez who's the lowest at 47, so no big deal there. Ethan Page is good to go, but I'll probably have to do a promo with something else. I think I need to start turning these guys heel. Yeah. JC Jane's off. Joe Hendry and Moose. Rivalry 1, that's good. So that would leave us with Gigi Dolan's on the bench for sure. Thea Hale, Jody Garce. Oh, they didn't start a rivalry. That's true. So a little bit annoying. And then, okay, so how is the stamina is good between these two. So I think I'm going to need to do something kind of big. Extreme Rules, good. Joe Hendry's match specialty. So it's gonna, I'm trading stamina to try to get this to a level 3 main event, which I might flip that around over here. Oh yeah, definitely gonna do that just to end on a bang. And I'll put this as a tables match, just as a little extra boost. And here we are gonna sign somebody for, whoops, we are gonna sign somebody to have a bruiser. Nope. So just any, actually no, I want to be male and bruiser. I guess I should have specialized or specified that to be heels. Captain Grog again. He continues going up. Keep signing him for 1 week at a time to keep taking on Mike Bailey. So we'll do that. And I think if I take all of this away, let's stay at 2 points. Because I'm going to do a shot in the dark here for another, I think one of the few remaining TNA people. And not there. Okay. Oh, I guess I could sign Axiom, though. That could be something. Nathan Frazier, I'm pretty sure, is on another show. I'll come back to that. Because we have the other match here going, where are you? Where is... Oh, wow, I got scared. Oh yeah, there is a rivalry actually between these two, so that's really funny. And it just becomes active again. So this is kind of cool. If this rivalry goes up, maybe I'll consider signing Grog again, because there's that no risk, because it goes away when Grog is released, because he only has 1 week. So okay, so a lot of the money is going to be going on role changes here for both Stacks and for Tony D'Angelo, and then we'll do a self promo from Ethan Page. And then in power cards here, oh, beginner's luck. Who is that? It's probably Grog, eh? Oh no, it's Jody Garcia. That's fine. We won't get the, it's expensive anyway. We are gonna play a health spa on Gigi Dolan. That will bring her up to, she should get to 40 for next week. And hold her popularity, which is good. So we'll play that. That's fine. And I will get another health spa 1, just in case we need a popularity freeze for somebody. Okay, so this is not a bad week. I thought this was gonna be much worse. Yeah. Specialist fighter, bruiser, cruiser giant, and then bruiser, cruiser. So the classes don't really match up here. It's something to keep an eye on. I'm pretty sure one of these teams work well together. I hope. And just to make sure I'm not missing out on any promises by anybody. No. Okay, good. Okay, so this will be week 13. Before we do week 13, we'll jump into the McKenzie Rips segment. All right, guys, you know what time it is. We're going to do another McKenzie Rips segment. I've just got it in the special box of cards I ordered specifically for this series. So I don't know too much about it, but hey, let's jump right into it. So without any further ado, fun transition. So here we go, guys. Kind of went old school, and we found some Topps wrestling cards. We got 2021 Topps NXT pack. I think the only danger here is getting a redemption card, because that will almost certainly be expired in 2024. So let's see what we got. There's a big focus on Finn Balor in this pack. So Drake Maverick defeats Tony Nese. Roderick Strong defeats Bronson Reed. We got We Are NXT Karrion Kross. We Are NXT Piper Niven rookie card. That's kind of nice. I think this is Timothy Thatcher alt art, I think they're called. Yeah, check that out. It's the Migs Media. That's kind of cool. And Finn Balor defeats Adam Cole to win the NXT Championship. Into Damian Priest defeats, North American Champion Damian Priest defeats Johnny Gargano. I just want to see if this is numbered or is that's just a green background. No, not numbered. So we'll do one more bonus here, because there's a few packs in this hobby. We got 2 guaranteed autos, so hopefully we can hit right now in this pack. That'd be kind of nice. So we got Dexter Lumis defeats Roderick Strong. We have got Cameron Grimes. Purple Imperium defeats That's 2.0. That's kind of cool. Johnny Gargano, We Are NXT. James Drake, We Are NXT. We got Cruiserweight Champion Santos Escobar defeats Isaiah Swerve Scott. There's another throwback. And the Undisputed Era becomes #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship. So no auto, no numbered, but as you can see there, we have a few more packs to go through. So now back to my GM. So that was my first time opening up the NXT 2001 Topps WWE cards. That was the first Topps pack I've opened up, and all right, not the best packs, but Piper Niven rookie card is cool, and a very cool card design. So we'll see if there's anything else for us in those packs in the next few episodes. But now back here, we'll jump into week 13. I think this should outdo. They're both, you know what? 40 and 53, 60 and 39. Both at level 1 and the classes matchup. And just to be sure, I'll add a tables stip on that. Commissioner goals failed. Do not pick your most popular cruiser. Oh yeah, whatever. We need that done. Just not enough heals on the card right now. So, okay, this should be good. Show's only costing 34. I think we should have over $100,000 for next week, which is good. So we'll call that there. Perfect. Starting out with Raw. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I'm going to check to see if that's stale after this, because I feel like that's still ongoing. No title match. So we'll go check to see that after. We got Bayley, who's a double champion, taking on Natalya. And it is Julius Creed taking on Universal Champion Damian Priest in the main event on SmackDown. And over on NXT, let's go. It's Speedball versus Captain Grog. Hopefully Speedball picks up the win. Yes, perfect. So I'm pretty sure Speedball might be undefeated, which is great. 2.5 star opener, not the best, but we'll take it. So we got Stacks going heel. Joe Hendry versus Moose. It's Joe Hendry who picks up the win. Disappointing, but it goes to level 2 rivalry. Tony D'Angelo is now a heel. We have got Thea Hale versus Jody Garcia. Thea Hale now picks up the win there. Starting a rivalry, which is good. Self-promo from Ethan Page. Okay, popularity +1. And in the main event, the tag team titles are on the line. Roxanne Perez Rosemary cannot defeat Fallon Henry and Nikita Lyons for a 2.5 star match. So this is kind of a more weaker show than I thought. There's 2 things I need to check here. Wow, Raw with a really good week. So I guess this is not stale. They're just trying to start it back up again. This is at level 4 now. Okay, so that kind of explains the good week from Raw. What did I want to check here? Tag team. 0 tag team chemistry. Okay. That's not the best. Rivalry still at level 2. So we'll get this over with at the PLE. Okay. Oof. Okay, DNP for Raw for 42,000. I'm gonna have a rough week, that's for sure. DNC from SmackDown for 34. So luckily they didn't do too well either. DNC for us, I'm expecting like 35, maybe 30, 36. Okay, I made just under 70,000, which is good. Wait, Tony D'Angelo's bad guy. Didn't expect that. Ethan Page took all the airtime, yammering away on the mic. Says, guys, just drop your feud already, please. Nikita and Fallon defend their belts successfully. It was so intense when Hendry and Moose went at each other. The tension was palpable. Never seen Joe Hendry so dominant before. He's getting really lucky. That's on cue with what's going on in real life. Rosemary and Roxanne Press have absolutely no tag team chemistry together. So, okay. Got the win against Moose tonight. Thank you to all my supporters, says Joe Hendry. A decent enough promo from Paige. No one could accuse NXT of repetitive matches, and Thea has to be satisfied. She destroyed Jody Garcia tonight. Okay, so Raw definitely did some climbing there. Yeah, only 23,000 fans behind now. But wow. That women's title picture is kind of annoying. Hale cheated me. Yes, for sure. I'll see to it. Okay. Oh, and of course they're heels. I've been talking a lot with Moose lately. Yeah, sure. We'll see how your team works out. Oh, man, that's so brutal. Okay. The worst part is I have a ton of things on level 2. Moose and Hendry, Fallon, and... wow, okay. Well, I kind of have to do this for sure. I gotta do this here and this here. Where are they? Here. To make sure that at least gets to level 3 so we can pay that off at the PLE. Call-out promo from... where is... You are good to fight again, which is nice. Yeah, that's kind of good. But what will we do for that? Do I want to have you call out? We'll see. We'll see here. We are going to do... how is stamina between Joe Hendry, Moose? Going to do a pretty interesting main event here. Of Moose, Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, and Speedball. And see who can become the new NXT World Heavyweight Champion. We have got Tony D'Angelo, who is double champion, which is kind of cringe. Right. We'll do this. This is going to make Jody Garcia happy. So that's at level 2, which is fine. Wesley wants to tag with Moose. So that's not going to happen. How many weeks do I have to do that? I think it's 3, right? Yeah, 3 weeks for that, 2 weeks for... well, that's going to happen now, so that's good. We have got a stamina problem. We could do... this is now stale, right? So that's going to have to take another week off. We can do Wesley. I want him to be in a match with Obafemi. You know what? Even if this happens... and he gets injured, worst case scenario, we have time because it won't be good to go for the PLE, which is whatever. So that's fine. And who is remaining? They could call out 2 faces, I guess. I just need that to go away. Honestly, I think if Stax and Tony D, if this doesn't go away by next week, I might trade them. You know, they're very high on the popularity list. Like, they have a stronghold over the titles, and I can't do anything about it. So we are gonna do a. I guess we have no choice but to do Gigi Dolan versus Cora Jade. This is gonna go here. We can make this for the title. Everyone's stamina is pretty solid except for speed. Well, they don't have anything going to the PLE anyway, so I guess. No, we'll leave that normal for now, because in case Ethan Page holds on to this, I need him to defend this on the show just to get a title boost. So this is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. And then we'll do a charity from best promo skills, Jordan Grace. We'll do Jordan Grace. We have this show's costing not a lot at all. So power cards, fixed match. Do I have a fixed match already? I do. I have 2 health spas, 2 to the moon cards, which is kind of big. Okay, talent scouts. I want to find a certain individual. Gender, male, role, face, class, cruiser. Are you in Renowned Stars? Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay, here is Chris Bay. We have got Chris Bay. Love watching this guy wrestle. 64K to the end of the season. Oh, we can do that for sure. For sure. Let's go. Perfect. So now, other than Moose being a fighter, we have Cruiser. Actually, no. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna sign him. Perfect. That's it for now. Okay. Advance with this week. Good. We like that. Confirm booking. I'm not even sure who. I guess. You know what? If anybody other than Ethan Page wins this main event, I think this kind of works out for us. Anybody but him, because he is not. He's the one that's locked in a feud with the tag team champion, so that's fine. If it goes to Moose or Joe Hendry, that's fine because they're in a rivalry with themselves, and we can continue off and building off that. That would actually probably be the ideal. And I'm biased towards my Montreal boy and Mike Bailey. So we're going to start with Gigi Dolan versus Cora Jade for the NXT Women's Championship. Cora Jade is the winner. I think this is the most I've ever seen a title bounce around. This is like the 4th champion, I think, in 14 weeks. Normally doesn't happen that way for me. This is level 3, which is good. Thea Hale versus Jody Garcia. Thea Hale picks up the win. Mediocre 2 stars. We'll take that. Rivalry stays at level 1 though. Kind of unfortunate. Can you please go to 4? Okay, good. I think we should get at least something kind of good now. Even though their tag team chemistry is in the garbage. It's rivalry level 4. So we'll take that. Obafemi versus Wesley. Risking again with Obafemi. He wins again. Starts a rivalry. No injury. We'll take that. We'll take that. Charity from Jordan Grace. We'll definitely take that. Almost 7,000 fans. And a fatal 4-way match for the NXT Championship. Who's going to take it home? It's Speedball Mike Bailey. Let's go. So Moose and Hendry rivalry grow to level 3, which is good. And Speedball doesn't have a rivalry. So this is kind of perfect. Okay, good. Solid week. Not a good week, but a solid week. Tyler Bate, Julius Creed, Tyler Bate and Julius Creed taking on Ivar and Charlie Dempsey. Someone we could trade for if we wanted to. And it's now Shayna Baszler tagging with Natty to take on Dakota Kai and Bailey, but no titles are on the line. Over on Raw, it's Austin Theory versus Duke Hudson, and it's a TLC match between Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch. So interesting to see what... that only got a 3-star match? Wow. That's kind of disappointing. I guess I think that's a fighter and a specialist, or maybe it's a specialist versus specialist. But to have a TLC match and only get 3 stars, that's kind of tough. And as you can see there, we kind of kept pace with Raw, and that's okay. That's okay. I want to check stamina on Gigi's at 35, but that's okay. Because that's a rivalry level 2, so we can let that continue to go past the PLE. And I think... no, Cora's the heel, which is unfortunate. Thea Hale, 54 popularity, 60 stamina. Not bad at all. Obafemi, 75 popularity, 31 stam. So that's a bit worrisome for... and Wesley also. Stamina, only a problem for Speedball here. I guess that was the negative of him winning. Is I don't want to risk it now on the PLE, and now I risk having both the NXT Men's World Champion and Women's World Champion not on the show. So we'll see what we got going here. DNC for NXT for 45,500 fans. That's thanks to that Jordan Grace promo. Like tonight's NXT, why Lorenzo and Ethan Page starting a rivalry weren't. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of it, Royal Underground. Jordan killed in that charity promo. A new champion, Cora takes the title from Gigi. Hey, NXT, is Obafemi all right? Looks worn out. You given time off? He will. Yes, I'm having time off this week for him. Moose and Ethan Page both had chances to win that one, but Mike Bailey took it in the end. Ridiculous odds against me today. Enjoy that title while you can, Speedball. That took about as much skill as winning the lottery. So I like when tweets come in that sound like the character would tweet, and I feel that's something like exactly all ego Ethan Page would tweet. Moose and Hendry added some real spice to that brawl. Good match. Just wait for Bay to walk into that ring. It's going to be legendary. Okay, DNC for SmackDown for 39,000. Charlie Dempsey and Ivar have incredible tag team chemistry. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm getting really unlucky with this tag team chemistry thing, and the other shows are just racking up great tag teams. And over on Raw, 36,000 fans about, so very good week from us. We get a blinded, which doesn't really matter. I know a guy, which can always come in handy, which is good. Okay. So I guess, yes, sure thing. You get the crowd riled up. Good. Thanks for the rematch. You should be happy now, right? Oh, fine. Whatever. You're content. Ensure that Jordan Grates fights this week. We can do that. We want to get rid of her feud, which kind of dropped a little bit. 55 against what? 50? That's still fine. Level 4 rivalry, which is good. We want to do Hendry and Moose. We are going to do the tag team. Get that out of the way. And then we also have... Okay, so what can we do now for the Specialist and Cruiser? I've kind of created myself another issue of now having Speedball as the champion. Why hasn't this gone away? We have not done anything for a long time. We have not done anything for a long time. This just needs to stop. Okay. Wesley wants to team with Moose. Cruiser, and I can find a face bruiser then, I guess. Would that would be how that would stack up. Okay, so these two, or Channing wants to be on the show. It's still a pretty good popularity, I'm not gonna lie. Who is in the... before I forget, I'm gonna get the PLE bonus arena. And then with probably about 50 grand left, who could I find here? 2 cruisers. Established star, and we'll just go face to get a few searches in for a tag team partner for Chris Bay, hopefully. That won't do it. Axiom. Cruiser. That's what we're gonna do though. Sign him for what, 6 weeks? And we still have 50,000 to do the show. Okay. So we'll see how this tag team stacks up. And I didn't, no pun intended there. Channing Stacks and Tony D taking on Chris Bay and Axiom for the tag team championships. That is gonna go in the... I don't even know what the main event should be, honestly. I guess this will go over here. Not having the main titles on the show is so cringe. This is level 3. We'll make this an Extreme Rules match. It should favor Joe Hendry again. Now that it's at level 3, hopefully it gets a pretty solid rating. This is at level 4. This is at level 4. I was debating throwing in, because Cora Jade has good stamina. She could be on the show. It's Gigi Dolan I'm worried about. But then I don't want to do the set off the face heel dynamic. So let me just see what we could do here. We'll do a call out promo from no, I'm just gonna give Obafemi, are you happy? Oh, you're really happy. I don't know why that guy was talking trash online. Obafemi, you can do a call out to Wesley, because that's hopefully going to be for the North American Championship eventually. We are going to do Gigi Dolan, sorry, Cora Jade calling out G. No, I want that to stay at 2. We are going to do, how much money do I have left? I have some good money. We can do a self promo from Gigi Dolan. We can do a self charity promo from our boy Obafemi, who has 5 promo skill. Let's go. And same thing for Speedball, who has 35.7 and he'll be good to go for the week after. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be spectating anything here. Right. At least we have 2 level 4s here. Just in case. And I think that's... Oh, can't do 2 charities. Okay. We are going to do a self promo then from Speedball. All right, let's hopefully make some money here. And yeah, hopefully we can, this is hopefully just as a nice reset episode for anything going forward. So we'll go ahead and book that there. There's no... Even at 0 tag team chemistry, I don't think that second tag team match should outperform the first, being Rivalry 4 to Rivalry 0. So we'll just go ahead and confirm booking. Piper Niven, Liv Morgan, and Charlotte Flair. Interesting combo of wrestlers there. Taking on Ludwig Kaiser, Medical Bill, Doc Gallows, and Cody Rhodes, who we know have good tag team chemistry, so that's Raw's show. Over on SmackDown, it's Julius Creed versus Damian Priest, and it's Dakota Kai and Bayley taking on Shayna Baszler and Natalya for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And over on NXT, hopefully this gets us a good match, a good rating here. We have new champions for people who don't work. 3 stars. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, well, I'm going to have to come and revisit this situation when it comes to trades. I'm happy I'm not spectating because there's going to be a lot of trades happening. Call out Wesley. Okay, does not advance the rivalry there. Tony D and Channing Stacks. Lorenzo taking on Chris Bay and Axiom. Still the champions. And an okay 2.5 star match. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That being 2.5 stars on 0 rivalry. I know it's a title match, but I think that's a good thing. Especially with Bay and Axiom's popularity both being under 50, I think it is. That's a good sign. Self promo week from Gigi. She loses 1 popularity point. Not what we were looking for there. Jordan Grace, JC Jane. JC Jane ends the rivalry in a 3.5 star match. That's the best match so far. I don't think that should overshadow the opener because it's in that 3rd slot. Charity from Obafemi, excellent. Might need that. Thea Hell versus Jody Garcia. Jody picks up the win this time in a mediocre 2-star match. That's now at level 2, so that's good. Self promo from Speedball, excellent, up 4. That's nice. And Joe Hendry versus Moose, ending this rivalry. It's Joe Hendry who wins again in a great 3.5 star match. This is not my strongest PLE, I'll say that. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some trades here. Yeah, Raw is definitely winning that. SmackDown are gonna have poor opening. That's super tough as Shawn Spears becomes the Intercontinental Champion. Tag team chemistry 3.5. Okay, we'll definitely take that. So this is good. Chris Bay being at 39 popularity, and this still getting 2.5 stars. I think we're onto something here. It's this we're gonna have to like. So 0 tag team chemistry. We have Nikita Lyons, who has 63 stamina. I think we are gonna keep, and Fallon Henley we're gonna move, and I can't move Roxanne Perez because we've played our power card for her. She's our highest draw, so I think we'll have to move Rosemary. Man. Okay, well, we'll see. Because this did just end, so now maybe Jordan Grace could go team up with Nikita Lyons and take on JC Jane and Roxanne. 'Cause I think Roxanne could become a fighter. I think it is. So it's unfortunately Rosemary we're going to have to trade away after just trading for her. This is level 2, which is good. And this is complete, which is good. Stamina, fine. We like that. Okay, good. Let's see how the results are here, though. I'm expecting to be blown away. 112 for Raw. We got DNC. Oh, DNC. It's really bad SmackDown. For a PLE, that's really tough. DNB, we squeak out the B as well for 113. So actually not even that bad. I think we're going to maintain the lead. Raw basically got the same thing. NXT has done a solid job so far. Room for improvement in the second half of the season, but a lot of entertaining shows. Joe Hendry versus Moose ended with a bang. What a rivalry. Moose got taught a lesson tonight. Never expect to see Chris Bay wrestling again. Grew up watching Bay. Awesome to see him again. I'm just going to leave those comments as they are. I've yet to hear an answer from anybody in the comments, but if you know why creative wrestlers are being treated like legends, let me know. Good show tonight. Hendry is such a natural at Extreme Rules matches. Needs to see that more often. Hey, to say I'm liking Tony D as a bad guy more than a good guy. You talk good game, West, but my fists are going to do the talking, says Obafemi. Obafemi was called out tonight by Wesley. Looking forward to seeing them set up things in the ring. JC versus Jordan was great. Good fit of class between them. Not my greatest fight tonight. Have to hand it to JC Jane for taking full advantage. Okay, so we're going to get... this was for... I forget what it was for. That was the commissioner goal. We did it. Okay, so we are 35,000 fans ahead of Raw, and they're both yet to get their first GM trophy. So we are going to make some trades for sure. There are a few TNA women left to get, so I don't feel bad trading away Rosemary right now. Where is she? There she is. Gonna get us 56 grand. We are also gonna trade away Fallon Henley. Yes, I think that's the call, because now we have 3 face bruisers on our show. So both popularity are the same. Fallon's got that 11 in ring XP to Nikita's 7, but for me it's the 20 stamina points that I'm going to take right now. So this is 127,000. We'll trade to Raw. Actually, we'll trade to SmackDown. They're further away. 127,000. Actually, I can do one more. That should be good. There it is. Thank you, Nick Aldis. I didn't even put that together. I should have been trading with Nick Aldis only for his time in TNA. And then I don't... Okay. This is good. I was worried I was going to have to trade Ethan Page, but at the same time, he's finally let go of this Stax feud, which is super necessary. But now we just got to go find him a bruiser. We have promised Wesley and Moose a tag team match, which I guess I can slot Speedball into that mix for next week. We could finally get the Joe Hendry feud going on with Ethan Page. Now it's not for a title, which is kind of disappointing. But we have options, though. We have almost 300 grand. Do I have anybody else in TNA? I don't think I included the machine guns, which is kind of a waste, especially when I was in that hole for tag teams. But I don't think there's anybody left. Chris Bay was the last one I think I included. But we do have a few women to go through, which is good. Can I check Superstar info? Yes, you do become a fighter, which is pretty big. So now we can do fighter and fighter versus bruiser and bruiser for the tag team championships. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. So I'll leave it there. We'll see if we get any trades coming in for anybody else. But no, I'm gonna leave it at that. Good amount of money in the bank. Leave there. We have a trade coming in from SmackDown for Dexter Loomis and the Red Flame for Moose. We are going to decline that. We are going to get another trade from SmackDown. Same thing, just less money. Going to make sure to decline that again. And now a trade coming in from Raw for Ludwig Kaiser for Moose and Axiom. No. I'm excited to see what this this feud gets with Chris Bay and Axiom taking on Tony D and Stax. So going into Survivor Series. Oh, I have a small request from you. Okay. Oh, I don't know if this does this count. I know I'm gonna get a +1 rivalry. Okay, I know that's gonna happen. But if I set it up as a tag team match, is that okay? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this time to get the North American title off of Tony D. Okay, good. Yes. Oh, what are you asking for here? Run a main event match. Well, this kind of sucks. I'll see to it. Whoa, okay, To the Moon card is pretty big, just so that Thea Hale cuts a promo. Sure. Do a call out to Jody. Great. That's an expensive card to get very easily. 2 Extreme Beginner's Luck. Get School. This could be kind of big. When I look at this roster, is anyone close to gaining that? How many? 15 in ring. I think that is a boost of 3 levels. And I think I can use that on Ethan Page and he'll almost be at 15. Is that the right move? I need to change someone into a bruiser, and I just think the best chance of this happening is Ethan Page. So Get Schooled, we'll buy that. Play it immediately on Ethan Page. So you're, oh, okay, not as high as I thought it was going to be. Yikes. All right. Training from Ethan Page. And then we also have to do a class change for Roxanne to become a fighter. Okay, so we promised Stax a main event. Who do I not care about him being in a rivalry with? Joe Hendry, potentially? I think that's the right move. That's fine. We are going to do a tag... Whoops, that's not what we want. We are going to do a... tag team match between Obafemi and Speedball. Obafemi's still at 37? Okay. And Wesley and Moose. And the popularity is pretty high for everybody there, which is nice. And then we can do... That doesn't have to be the opener. That match just has to happen according to my journal. Chris Bay against Tony D. Right. Okay. Okay. Tony D, Chris Bay, and everyone else is kind of away now. We are going to do a fatal 4-way. These two, North American title. We're gonna, but then if, then we do this again. Then Hendry's fixed with Tony with Stax, and he's a chat. Well, whatever. We just need to get the title off out of that feud. We're gonna play a power card here. We have a fixed match for Joe Hendry. Please do not start a rivalry with holy smokes. What do I do here? How do I get out of this? Joe Hendry to win his next match, and then Ethan Page is gonna call him out. I think that's what so Joe Hendry here, we're going to take that chance again, and instead of doing an Ethan Page training, we are going to do a call-out promo from Ethan Page on to Joe Hendry. So that rivalry starts. Joe Hendry wins the North American Championship, and then it's in a feud with Ethan Page. Okay, there. I think we've settled that. Gigi Dolan versus Cora Jade. That could be a title match, and then we have anything else, which is going to be two people I find in the talent scouts of Specialist versus Specialist. That is going to get a terrible rating, but I just need to rest everybody else. Great. Okay, and that and this is will be it for the episode. So do this and then that's it. Okay. Did I get that pre-match physio in the end? I didn't. Okay, well, that's too bad. We are gonna play this week. Everyone's happy. Chris Bay gets his match against Tony D. We have Hendry winning the title and hopefully starting a rivalry with Ethan Page. We have Stacks getting his main event, and we have Wesley teaming up with Moose. This is a good team that we know now of. Wesley and Moose do have good tag team chemistry. After all, if maybe Axiom and Chris Bay can win the tag team titles, we'll have something going forward. So, okay, so this is a good week. This is at level 2 rivalry. We can leave that as a normal match. Perfect. Let's go. Show's only costing 16 grand, which is good, and I'm going to leave it like that. Let's go. Starting with us, it's opener Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade for the Women's Championship. Cora Jade holds on to her title in a great 3.5 star rated match. Love to see that. Rivalry grows to level 3 here. I thought it was only level 1. Good promo from Thea Hale. We'll take that. The tag team match that Wesley wanted with Moose. They win the match, and it was 3 stars and no rivalry. Perfect. Just leave it at that for now. Ethan Page calls out Joe Hendry. That works. Okay. Clint McDougal and Bobby Marquis. Sure. Bobby Marquis wins. Starting a rivalry. Doesn't matter. You are now a fighter. Great. And then the fatal 4-way match for the North American Championship. We know Joe Hendry's winning. I think this just went off perfectly. Rivalry between Bay and D'Angelo grows to 2, which is fine. That only being a 2.5 star match is a little disappointing, but whatever. Everything else went the way it should. There's no rivalry between Stacks and Hendry, so this is perfect. This is perfect. I can't complain. Julius Creed and Damian Priest go over the Universal Championship. Meanwhile, it's Brutus Creed who's going after the Intercontinental Championship in the main event. And Fallon Henley was also on that show. Piper Niven versus Liv Morgan. I think this is stale, but let's go, my girl Liv Morgan, who's double champion. And Lexis King is now the US champion, and he's taking on Doc Gallows in the main event. I just want to. This should be. Oh, Piper Niven got injured. This is not stale. I thought that was the rivalry that's been going on this entire show. Like in my personal episode, wasn't that the whole thing? Oh well. Injury to Piper Niven, so that's tough for them. Other than our second mid-card being so bad and Raw's second mid-card being so good, pretty competitive week, I have to say. Level 3 rivalry, good. Level 1 rivalry, nothing started there, good, that's fine. And this is level 2, but we're going to focus more on the tag team side of things. DNC from NXT for $36,000, so a little weak, but that's okay. $94,000, which is good. Moose and Wesley have really good tag team chemistry, so that's good to know. I think we kind of saw that coming. Rosemary and Henley to SmackDown. Where'd Clint McDougal come from? Fair question. Gigi getting pushed a lot on NXT. Yeah, great talent. No love lost between Chris Bay and Tony D'Angelo. Their rivalry's heating up. Obafemi and Speedball worked okay as a tag team, so that's kind of good to know as well. Gigi can go eat a big bowl of loser soup, says Cora Jade, and Clint McDougal got robbed. No way that Bobby Marquis should have won. Ending on a bang of a Twitter note also. DNC from SmackDown for $30,000, so they're kind of falling off. Raw DNB for 50. They also played a special promotion card right week to play it. They are going to definitely gain some ground. We got it to the moon card, which is huge. I think that's our third. Injury rehab 3, that's for completing the seasonal goal of 15 shows with no injuries for sure. And we are in the lead, but it's down to about 20,000. So Adam Pearce coming back strong here, about halfway, a little over halfway through the first season. So we'll just check our emails here. Thanks for that rematch. I agree. Great match, by the way. Oh, Axiom, what are you asking for, buddy? Yeah, so Wesley should just be happy, right? Yeah, small increase. He's still content, though. Interesting. And hey, boss, a bit of a problem. Oh. I have enough money that I know a tailor who can do a perfect restoration. Let me just view the roster. How are my champions doing? 40 and where is 46? If I say stay home, his popularity stays put, I'm pretty sure, right? You got it. I'm pretty sure he's busy now, right? That's fine. We'll do a tag team call out next show. All right, but that is where we are going to end it on this episode. Guys, if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of who do you like to see show up in this MyGM. I feel like there's a lot of TNA people who have come through the forbidden door, if you will, but let me know down in the comments below. And again, continue with the creative wrestlers. I forgot to mention that again at the start of this video. I'll have to remember for next time. But guys, this series has been so fun so far. Schedules continuing as normal, so next video will be Friday at 9 a.m. guys, and as always, thanks for watching.